Hey guys, what is up? My name is The Origin Life, and I have some important news for you guys today. On TGB, we are giving you to hear first Black Ops 2 leaked information. So, we have a picture that says Black Ops 2. It's a poster on this website. Link will be in the description. I don't know if it'll still be up by the time you're watching this video, but it's a Black Ops 2 poster. It's a guy leaning over, and it says 13/11/12. Which is November 11th, 2012. So that's when it's speculated to come out. I'm sure it will come out that day. Possibly a different date, but that's not confirmed. So first off, the website is talking about some new game modes that Black Ops 2 will have. One being Escort, another being Split Spawn, and the third being Equalizer. So let's just do a brief explanation of which one is. So Escort is a game mode in which you typically escort a player across 3 flags to achieve victory. The enemy team killing the player will result in a win for their side. So it seems like it'll be more of a team type game, so it should be interesting. The second one will be Split Spawn. It says a game mode in which you spawn from a helicopter and climb down to get to the ground. The player starts with 3 lives. One player can control the helicopter to let you climb down in different areas, as well as shoot from the chopper. If the chopper is destroyed, players can no longer spawn. Players can compete for a central flag that takes 2 times as long to capture than a regular domination flag. Either the death of all opposing players or capturing the flag will grant you a win. This game has 2 rounds. So it sounds like once again a team-based game mode. So I'm really looking forward to that one, because I mean, more vehicles means more fun. And the third one being Equalizer, which is a game mode in which players are switched to the enemy team upon death. Players will compete for a flag which, when owned, opens up a power plant to allow the player to customize their class in-game, get new weapons, and put on a juggernaut suit for their team only. When there are 2 players left on a team, they are granted with the power plant automatically, and point streaks up to a 5-point requirement can also be obtained. If either of the 2 players die, they will remain on their own team. The team with the most converts/kills at the end will win. If tied, whoever is currently owning the power plant will win. So that seems very tricky to understand. So if you guys didn't understand that, I'm sure once you start playing Black Ops 2, it'll be much more easy to understand. So now we're going to move on to the perks. So it looks like the first tier will be, I don't know, it doesn't really have them split up to tiers, but the first one is Spy. Appear as a friend on the map. Disadvantage is you're always spotted even without a UAV, and when shooting you turn red on the map. Pro, detect enemy spies. They will always be spotted on the radar. And Elite will be, if pilot is active, your airship will mark as an ally. So that, it seems like there's a pro half to a perk like there was always in Black Ops, but now there's an Elite. So I'm wondering if that's focusing around actually having Call of Duty Elite or being good at the game. So that'll be interesting to see, but that seems like it'll be pretty useful, but it's gonna go towards the assassin type of things. And the second one would be Escape Artist. When going prone, you feign death. You cannot shoot during. That'd be pretty cool. So it's like what's it called? A possum? Yeah, it plays dead. So you can play dead. You go prone and you look like you're dead. So people have been doing that for years by switching weapons very fast, but this is an actual perk now. So Pro, when approaching death, the enemy's crosshairs will turn to white and your name will disappear. And Elite will be if Diver is active, you realistically fall into your feigned death instead of diving. That'd be pretty cool. And another one would be Audio File. Players with silenced weapons will show on your radar if they are shooting at you or close around you. Pro, footsteps are louder, and Elite would be Bladesman. If Bladesman is active, kniving will show up on the radar. So that's gonna be, I'm gonna guess that's gonna be put towards more MLG things, like Assassin is nowadays, and Dead Silence and Ninja. So another would be Diffuser, which I'm gonna guess and say that it's search and destroy and demolition mostly. But throw all equipment but cookable grenades up to 2 times farther. A hollow circle will show up around your crosshairs, and the circle will fill in 3 seconds. When the circle is full, it will throw 2 times farther. When it is empty, it will throw 1 times as far. Pro, be able to take Simtex off of players and throw them elsewhere, and be able to pick up enemy equipment and use it as your own. Elite, if quick draw is active, the circle will fill in 1.5 seconds. So that's going to be used to throw equipment farther and use other enemies' equipment. Like, so if you walk up behind somebody's claymore, you can pick it up and use it as your own, which would be pretty cool to me. The 5th perk being Juggernaut, which this already sounds OP. But you regenerate health faster while moving. The Pro will be regenerate health faster while crouched, and the Elite will be if Scavenger is active, you are able to drop ammo packs for your team. So it looks like they're trying to get more into the team side of the game, so you have to actually work with your team instead of just getting kills. This next perk is going to be fun. Diver. You can dive into cover, aka dolphin dive, and while you're diving you can still shoot. However, when you land it takes a while to regain focus. You crawl 2 times faster when it's Pro, and when it's Elite with extreme conditioning active, you can sprint while crawling to crawl 3 times faster instead of getting up. That's pretty cool to be able to crawl like you're a worm. That'd be pretty fun. Another one is Pilot, which we heard about earlier. Your flying kill streaks kills will count towards your next kill streak, so this is like stackable kill streaks. The Pro will be your controllable flying kill streaks will last until they are shot down. So you're pretty much, you have to shoot the enemy's air stuff down if they have Pilot Pro. And Elite is with blind eye active, your uncontrollable flying kill streaks will not show up on the map. So then if you have like a Pavlo and you're not controlling it, it's not going to show up on the map for the other team. They have to look up in the air and try to find it instead of trying to run from it. The 8th perk they have here is Technician. Any land kill streak kills will count towards your next kill streak, so it's pretty much Pilot but on ground. Pro, your advanced UAVs will disable the enemy's UAV, and Elite, if Diffuser is active, your sentries cannot be taken down instantly. So the Pro to that would be advanced UAVs will disable enemy UAVs. That's pretty cool, because now that we know there are advanced UAVs in Black Ops 2. Excuse me. Number 9, you have 2 knives in each hand instead of just 1. It's called Bladesman, by the way. This essentially makes knives kill twice as fast. Pro, you have a chance of dodging the incoming player's knife. And Elite is if Assassin is active, knifing will completely silent and not show on the kill feed unless countered by Audiophile Elite. So that'd be pretty cool to have that Elite. You stab somebody, it's not even going to show up on the kill feed, and nobody's going to know where you are. So that's going to be something useful to only use me Blade. But then we have number 10, Consciousness. While standing, you are just as accurate as when you are prone. Pro, your bullets cause more flinching, and Elite is if Marksman is active, shooting your enemy will mark him on the minimap. Number 11, Focus. Be able to shoot while sprinting, even at the deduction of accuracy. That'd be pretty cool. So it's kind of like you're running, but you can still shoot as accurate as when you're standing there. So Pro, be able to shoot while jumping even at the deduction of accuracy. And Elite, if Stalker is active when jumping, equipment does less damage to you. So that's pretty much to get away from equipment. Number 12, this is the last one. We have Deep Impact. Your bullets shoot through hard surfaces. We've seen this perk before. The Pro, your bullet gains 50% damage with each person they go through. So that's pretty much good for collaterals if you're trying to snipe. And Elite, if steady aim is active, when hip firing, your bullets will have 10% more damage with each person they go through. Yeah, that's pretty much a trick shotter's friend right there. So now we're going to move on to knifing stuff. So the first thing, you have the default knife, takes 2 swipes to kill. You need to put it away and take it back out like usual. So it's pretty much the default knifing for any Call of Duty game. But then you have the tactical knife, which we've had before, but it takes 4 swipes to kill. As long as you're pressing the melee button, however, it will keep knifing. So you can hold R3 down if you're on the PS3, and it'll keep knifing the person, but it takes 4 hits from your tactical knife to actually kill him now. Then the third thing we have is a tactical hammer. Takes longer to get out, takes 4 swipes to kill. You need to put it away and take it back out like usual, but against riot shields and machines, it only takes 1 swipe to destroy. So you're going to want a tactical hammer if you're dealing with somebody using a riot shield. Now we have throwing knives like usual, but you're going to start with 4 of them. It looks like that. It takes 2 of them to kill and is ranged. And then we have tomahawks. You start with 2, slow to get out, fairly inaccurate, and takes 1 to kill and is ranged. So then we have the ballistic knives. knife, I'm not even going to go into this because ballistic knife was in Black Ops. It's going to be something like that. Now we're going to move on to guns. We have more than ever now. So now on the assault rifles, we have the AK-74, the Ruger Mini 14, the Type 65, the Valmet M76, the M70, the R1 rifle, the Commando, the AR-18, the Valmet M60, the AKM-63, and the AMD-65. This already seems like there's going to be plenty of levels in the game because you're going to have to level up plenty of times to get all these weapons. Then we move on to submachine guns. The MP5SD, the PA3, the SWM76, the Type 64, the Uzi, the Mini Uzi, the AKS-74U, the MAC-10, the MTL, and Ares FMG. So we've seen most of these before in previous Call of Duty games. Now we're going to move on to shotguns. We have the Model 590, the Model 1300, the Model 1100, the Spaz 12, the CAWS, the Stakeout, the Sega 12, the Striker, and the Featherlight. The Featherlight sounds amazing. Just throwing that out there. Then we have sniper rifles. So plenty of people are going to want to use these because who doesn't like to snipe? We have the PSG-1, the PSL, the SVD, the Model 700, and the M76. Which I'm kind of surprised not to see somewhat of a Barrett or an L90A16 maybe, you know, I don't know. Light machine guns, we have the Type 67, the Enfield L7, the M240, and the AS70. Now on the pistols, because we all use pistols at one point in the game. The M973, the Steyr, the GB, the Scorpion. Oh, this is a pistol now. The Scorpion, like the machine gun, I'm thinking. The MEU and the Python. We've seen the Python before. Explosives with the SA7 Grail / Strela. Okay, yeah, we know what Strela is. The Stinger, the Red Eye, the Arwin 37, M26 grenades, HG84 grenade, and M67 grenade, and the sticky grenade. The last thing I have for you guys here today is attachments. Okay, so the first thing it says is attached weapon rack. Weapons attached to primary for quick weapon switching only works when paired with pistols. So I'm not sure what that's about. Attached pistol for snipers only. Attached shotgun. Oh, okay, so when you have a sniper, you can have a the barrel of a pistol attached to it and you can shoot. So like it's an underbarrel pistol for your sniper. You have the attached shotgun, the underbarrel shotgun. For assault rifles and snipers, you can have a bayonet, which I'm not sure how accurate that is since we're getting into Black Ops 2, but I figured it'd be fairly more technologically advanced, but these next one seems pretty technologically advanced. So we have the laser, the red dot sight, the reflex scope, the thermal scope, the ACOG scope, extended mags, dual mags, rapid fire, grenade launcher. Grenades drop significantly more, so they nerfed the grenade launcher even more, but it's still a grenade launcher. We don't want it in the game. Then we have the grip and the perfected iron sights that make it easier to see your bearings. So they're going to be smaller, but they're going to be a little more difficult to use. So guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this. Please share this with your friends. You heard it first from TGB. My name is The Origin Life, and I'm out. Peace.